Oh yeah, okay, whenever you're ready.
Alright, so I mean, I guess it's kind of like, with everything you could say, it all started with back in 9th grade when I was 14. I was overweight and definitely unhappy with my body image, the way I saw myself, and it went from me noticing the way people treated me to kind of like the way I was reacting around other people, just because of the way I felt around them. And so I took it upon myself. I didn't really have a means to get into a better shape other than, you know, like casually running around or jogging or something like that, but I didn't really want to do that. So my parents ended up getting a membership for my entire family to Miramont Lifestyle Fitness. From there, I went from 167 pounds in April down to, when I started school in August, I was down to 122. In 9th grade, we had to do jumping jacks and then measure before and after heart rates. Mine was at 83 before that, and that was when I was super out of shape. And then afterwards, I actually lied about it on the chalkboard because I was so embarrassed. I had 135 after like 15 jumping jacks was my heart rate, and everybody else was reporting like 90 something, 100 something, and mine was like significantly above that. And I lied on the chalkboard. I wrote something just slightly above theirs because I was just self-conscious about it. I was scared. I didn't want to put that on the chalkboard. My most proud physical accomplishment would be biking Estes. We started at the end of Overland Trail, went all the way up, and it was about 6.5 hours total. I've pushed myself harder, but I've never done that many miles at once and not been able to quit at some point. There was always like the option of bailing at, you know, whenever you're doing anything, like at hockey practice or you know, running at the gym, you can always kind of just stop because you can't do it anymore. But that one, if you stop, you're in the middle of nowhere and there's no way you're getting home. So that was, I don't know, that was definitely one of my more proud accomplishments as far as physical activity goes. I took an anatomy class in high school and actually really enjoyed it. Everything that I learned in that class, I was like, hey, when I go back home and I notice my heart rate spike, I know all of these little signs and symptoms and, you know, random things like that that I actually found really interesting. So that made it pretty easy to decide a major, because nutrition and food sciences, the further I got into it, I took a couple entry-level classes in nutrition and really enjoyed that. Even though I didn't do super stellar in them, getting into that entry-level nutrition classes in college as an undeclared student was definitely when I decided that I wanted to do that for the rest of my life.